I guess let's just get started. So, I'm making this video because I kind of want to do like a video journal, I guess. I want to go over my year and talk about just what I accomplished, what I did, and so I can improve next year and obviously accomplish more goals and do more things and just do what I want. Like I don't know, but this year honestly was a short year, even though it's saying 365 days. And as I'm making this video, it's December 7th, 2024. I did a lot this year. I tried out a lot of things. A little bit about me. I'm 23. And let's just get into it. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm just going to talk about my failures and my accomplishments, and I'm going to stay objective. And again, this is just mainly for the point of self awareness and seeing what I can do in order to be better. So, what did I do this year? I want to go over what I accomplished. So, I started my school, started my trading university, something I've always dreamed of doing. I've taught tons of people how to trade, and I made them profitable. I've made a few handful of people profitable, and I've helped a lot of people at least make a little bit of money here and there through their trading. I was able to learn about content creation and marketing. I learned about emails and making funnels and closing people on my own product. I learned how to build a product, and I scaled it to 1K a month, over 1K a month, almost 1,500 a month, and I had that monthly recurring revenue. I perfected my strategy. Well, not really perfected, but I have my strategy at a point where it's really good and it's really consistent. I'm proud of all of those things. But I wanted more. I wanted a lot more from this year. And I am going to recognize that I am proud of myself for what I've accomplished because I did put in a lot of work. But I am capable of more. I am capable of much more. And a lot of this year was also a year full of, I guess, introspection and interpersonal growth because this year was tough on me mentally, and I struggled a lot financially. I did. And this is probably the worst year I've ever had financially. Actually, funny enough, I actually made a okay amount of money. Granted, only working part time the entire year or not having a job and running my business, teaching people how to trade. But I want more, and I know I can do more, and I know I can achieve more, and I am going to. Because one of my biggest goals this year was to honestly at least become debt free or pay off my credit cards. So I have around 13K in credit card debt, and I've made no progress on it at all this year. Not an ounce, not a drop of progress. I didn't end the year profitable in my trading. I didn't earn any payouts. And I say that out loud, and it's like, damn, bro, that hurts. It's frustrating. I spent a lot of time at a sales job, not really making shit, making basically $16, $17 an hour, like 28 hours a week. Not enough. I didn't save because I was drowning in debt and interest. Well, I wasn't drowning, but that's what it felt like this year. And as it stands right now, I'm currently negative in my bank account. And I just feel like I'm cursed with the knowledge of how to trade, how to have these skills that I can use to make me money. But I haven't put them. Let me not say that. I did the best that I could this year. I genuinely did. And I need to remember that and stay aware of the fact that I did the best that I could this entire year. And at least give myself a pat on the back. But it's not enough for me to live the lifestyle that I want to live. It's not enough for me to be happy with the result. And I'm quite just being honest, I'm not happy with the result. I will do better and I need to do better. And it's just, I wanted more. I wanted to end the year profitable. And it's just another year where my trading, I didn't end it profitable. But I also spent a lot of the year not focusing on my trading, focused on teaching other people how to trade and building a business. And it was a great experience and I learned a lot. And going into next year, I definitely will be reapplying that, turning it into something even greater and putting more money in my pocket and doing all of that. But most importantly, like my ultimate goal that I wanted to achieve, which was just profitability, I didn't. And even coming into the year, I had the skills that I needed to be profitable. And throughout experience, through trading and just through journaling and reflecting, I learned more and I refined my strategy even more. But the strategy isn't the issue. It never is. It's the psychology, it's the revenge trading, it's the over trading. It's the primarily being in the scarcity mindset that I've been holding. I've been holding it the entire year because I've been so stressed financially. That's it. And really, until I let it go, and it ebbs and flows. Sometimes it's better, sometimes it's not. That's the only thing that's gonna keep holding me back. And if I break my rules, if I don't follow my trading plans day in and day out, and I mean, now I have a model, so it's even easier to follow my trading plans and stick to what I say I'm going to do and actually do it. And that's the only reason why I'm not successful, because I haven't maintained that constant state of mind that allows me to be successful, to use the skills that I have amassed and gained over this year and in the previous year to actually turn that into something productive, something tangible. And I feel like I basically broke even this year. Like, on paper, I made the most money I have, and it really ain't shit. It's only 30K. But I can say I am proud of that, though, because every year I've made more money, even though every year felt like a struggle. 23 and I made 30K, and around, I'd say 9 grand of that I did on my own with my own business. I did that by myself. And that's something to be proud of. But like I said, it's not enough, because I've been training for a long time, and I'm good at what I do. Psychologically, that's where I have the issues. And I've been working on my identity and seeing who I am as an individual. I mean, I'm always working on it, but really gaining that awareness as to what was holding me back. And it's easy to fall into the trap of strategy. It's easy to fall into the trap of maybe I'm just not good enough at trading, or maybe I'm just not cut out for this or that. Honestly, I was just lost. I was really lost this year, and I found my way. And I've had periods of success, intense periods of success. Like when I was doing the 1K to 10K challenge trading options, and in 3 weeks I flipped the account and I took it to 2K, and then I blew it right after because I wanted to scale up. And so, just two sides of the scarcity coin. Got greedy and started being in that euphoric state, and I blew it up because I was afraid and felt like I was losing all the progress I had. Been trading these funded accounts, and now it's just an emotional roller coaster until I pulled it together in October, and then lost the XFA. Spent the entire month of October afterwards trying to rebuild it back and get another one. Didn't pass until early end of November, and started it up again this month, or this week actually. Lo and behold, lost it this week. And really the month, I mean, there's still time in the month, but even then, the new funded accounts that I started, and also I made the switch from options to futures, and I find I actually like futures more. But it didn't end the year the way that I wanted to. And anytime I think about it, every single year there's just a common theme that I always see that causes me to not necessarily feel like I just repeat the loop, but there's always common themes every single year that I see that I struggle with that make me recognize that, all right, like, these are why you didn't hit your goals. And that's it. But going into the next year now, there's a lot of, I want to go over the stuff that I learned. Outside of the skills that I've learned. Oh, and one more thing, I decided to go back to school. But the main thing that I learned this year is, one, having like that financial security is going to be the number one contributor to my success moving forward. Number two, I don't really like funded accounts. And I learned that I'm very good at teaching. I'm a capable person. Easily, I can grow and scale a business and grow and scale social media. And people say I'm very good at communicating. I'm very helpful, and they love the work that I've done for them. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to take that into 2025 and run with it. That's number one. Number two, I'm always fighting with myself on this, but I am a profitable trader. It's just a psychology. Like, I have the skills of profitability. I have the edge. I have this experience. I have the market knowledge, but I don't consistently have the psychology. When I do have the psychology, I'm going crazy. And then something somewhere happens, or maybe there's a shift some way, somehow, and then I don't. And then I spiral, and then I blow up all my progress. And that's, honestly, it's kind of how it's been for my whole trading career since I started taking it serious in 2020. But I am certain now, though, that, cause let's be honest, I don't really care about trading these funded accounts. Like, I think I put so much emphasis on trying to earn a payout that I kept myself from the payout. And anytime I would pass an account and jump into the XFA, that's when I would like have that psychological shift that works against me because of the primary fact. Hold on, do I have this on right? There we go. Of the primary fact that, like, I just would hop on and I'm like, all right, now it's time to make money. And now because of the fact that I feel like I have something at risk, I'm not trading the same. And that's the biggest issue, right? Everything I has to do has to be standard. It has to be the same day in and day out. I have to have the method, and then I just follow the method. But honestly, I know what I need to do, and I've put in a lot of effort and work to make sure that I follow my rules this time around. Honestly, by this time around, I mean like coming Monday. And I've made changes in my personal life too, just by looking at myself and holding myself accountable and saying, yo, what needs to really change right now for me to be satisfied with the way that I'm carrying on in my life? What needs to change at this moment? And I can say for certain, got to get myself out of debt. Got to stack up some bread. I want to start trading a live account. I don't really care about the funded accounts anymore. It was good for the learning experience. If I earn a payout and I get a payout, great. If not, I'm gonna earn a payout. But that's not gonna be my main focus. Honestly, everything and every single day, really, I need to make it a practice of discipline and a practice of detachment and making sure I'm having the mental clarity every single day, to stay aware of what I'm doing. That's the only thing that's going to get me to the level that I want to get at. And the level that I want to be at is extraordinary, and I've been doing ordinary things. I've been making mistakes and doing the habits of ordinary people. And I went 6 months, 3 months at the end of 2023, and 3 months in the beginning of 2024 not working, not having any kind of income, any stable job. And that's what really fucked me up. And then just working that bullshit job basically the whole year. Went all the way until April without a job, bro. I don't even know how I did that. So, what am I going to change? Next year, 2025, declaring it right now, I am ending that year with over 100K. I'm detached from that. I don't really care about the 100K that much. Moreover, I just want to end the year profitable, and I want to be proud of the success and proud of the achievements that I've accomplished that year. And most importantly, I want to end up debt-free and expense-free. Because all my expenses are basically just debt and interest. 13K in credit card debt. I'll excuse the school loans. The school stuff doesn't matter. But I actually never said it, but earlier in my career, I took out, how much money did I take out? I took out 5K when I was like 18, 19. Took out like $5,000 to try to trade with. Obviously, I blew it. And then I did it again when I was more profitable. I think the following year, took out another 4K, blew it. And I was fine paying everything, paying it off little by little, paying the interest. But guess what? Because I had such a bad year financially, and because I struggled so much earning money and just being hit with expenses left and right, like I didn't understand. Like my spending was so out of control this year. Because I made 30K this year. The previous year I made 12,000. I made 18,000 more, and I did not feel like it. Sure, yes, we had inflation, not that much, but we had increased prices all across the board. But again, I live on my mom's house. I really shouldn't be. Really, I have no excuse, which is what I'm saying. I have no excuse. So what happened? It doesn't matter really what happened, but next year will be better, and I'm declaring that now. I have the skills. I know how to teach. I know how to build a business that's profitable. Whether it's on school or whether I do it on Discord, it doesn't really matter at this point. But I have that. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to scale that to at least 5K a month. I want to do at least $5,000 a month teaching people how to trade, and that's really not that hard. But more before I even get there, I'm just doing that because I know that's one of the top skills that I learned this year, and I actually enjoyed it. The content creation, the working with traders, making, posting on YouTube, educating, doing live calls, all of that stuff. I enjoyed it. But I want to open up a live account. I want to start with $2,000. Honestly, I'll start with as much as I can start with. But I want to start with at least 2K, and I want to take that all the way to the end of the year. I'll invest into it, but I don't want to blow it up. I want to grow it, and I at least want to do, let's see, if I'm risking $50 a day, with average 2 to 1, $100 a day, 250 trading days in a year, 100 times 250, it's 25,000. I just did the calculator. So really, I want to grow that too. I want to grow that account, trading futures, trading NQ, and yes, whatever I decide to trade, gold, who cares? I want to grow that account. I'm going to trade live, and I'm ending the year profitable. to next year, 2025, and so on and so forth for the rest of my fucking life. I barely traded with live cash actually this year, but I spent more money than I'm comfortable with on Top Step, not earning out a single payout from them, mind you. And I don't feel like a failure, though. I really did do my best. I don't feel like a failure whatsoever, but I just know that these hands and this mind and this heart and the spirit that dwells within me, all of them have come to the same conclusion that I have the skills to be a multi-millionaire. I have the skills and the ability and the mind and the intuition to achieve every single thing that I want to achieve in this life, in this reality, and very quickly. But in the intraday, in the moment, when shit is hitting the fan, when things get stressful, I don't always stay solvent. I don't always stay focused. When I don't always keep my eyes on the prize, I get distracted, or I get whatever it may be. I self-sabotage. And sure, yes, I do have ADHD. I am diagnosed with it. And I was diagnosed in the past with anxiety and depression and suicidal ideations, all that stuff. And I've overcome that, to be honest. ADHD, whatever, that's a part of me. I don't really even think about that. But I don't have the anxiety. I don't have the depression anymore because I'm grateful for everything. Life is good. But in terms of myself financially and just business and entrepreneurship and achieving the lifestyle financially and just honestly in general that I want to achieve, I'm not where I want to be. Every year I learn more skills and I feel like I'm not, but even then, by the end of the year, by December, I feel like I haven't really gotten that much closer. And I always see, 6 months is all you need to change your life. I feel like I could do that faster. But the thing is, if I feel like that, why haven't I done it? And truthfully, it's because I spent a lot of time last year going through the motions and mentally masturbating, making myself feel good about the things that I'm doing rather than actually just doing and creating results. I did spend a lot of last year learning about business and growing social media and making content. And I don't regret that because now that's a skill that I'll have forever. I don't regret it one bit. I don't regret anything I did last year, honestly. There's a lot of things I neglected and a lot of things that I didn't do that I could have done. And the number one thing was really save and stack up more bread and honestly work more. Because the job that I had just wasn't cutting it. I thought it would, and I was there for almost 8 months. I wasted time, really, at that sales job, calling customers, asking them if they want a fucking appointment for windows. Hi, this is Jaheem for Pro Edge Remodeling. The reason for my call today is I see you recently went online looking for information on windows, and I was just calling to help you with that. So how old are your windows? See that? That's 8 months. My fucking pitch ingrained in my brain when I could have used that. Anyways, I understand it now. No, I really do, though. Like, I know what I need to do. And really, it's not much. Just one, start up the content again. I'm going to start focusing more on long form. I want to start focusing on YouTube. And, Instagram, that was making me the buck. So I'm focused on Instagram and YouTube. Primarily, YouTube will be my number one. YouTube will be my number one. I'm going to give everything away that I know for free. And I'm going to charge people and work with them. And if I just want to make, let's just say, right, 10 grand a month. Let's say I want to charge people $250 for like 2 weeks of consultation or some shit, or maybe just to join my group lifetime. 10,000 divided by 200, 50 people. Oh, tomorrow's Sunday, right? She's off Sunday, Monday. I'm just doing a video journal. I didn't feel like writing, so tomorrow or today. Did she respond? Oh, okay. I don't even remember where I left off. Oh yeah, that's like 50 people a month, right? Give or take. Now, do I really want to worry about closing 50 people a month? No. So I'd charge more. Probably charge like $300-$400. But even like, oh wait, didn't I say 5K? I said 5K. So 5,000 divided by, okay, let's just say 20 people. I want to close 20 people a month. That's $250. I'm going to charge like $300-$400. And I'm going to just do lifetime membership to my Discord and whatever. Or maybe I'll do monthly recurring. I don't know what I want to do. I just want to make money. That's it. That's the most important thing. I just want to make bread. I won't think about it when we get there, but YouTube, 5K a month from teaching. I want to profitably grow an actual account, a live futures account. I don't want to do anything with funded accounts. I'm going to do it in the meantime and what I will earn, and I'm going to do the absolute best and follow all my rules and stay disciplined and be proud of myself and pass these accounts and earn a payout. But I'm going to end the year in my own personal account, profitable on my own personal account. I'm going to end the year debt free. And I'm going to teach more people. I'm going to carry on JTU, and that's going to be. I made an LLC, and I couldn't do anything with the credit because my credit was so bad because of the financial situation that I was in. And I'm changing that. I'm changing all of that because, like I said, this is my reality, and I'm going to craft it the exact way that I want to. And every single year, it's like I learn more and more skills, and I become more and more mature. Damn, my skincare is not. It's falling off. But regardless, I know I have a good support system, and even if I didn't, I'd still do it on my own anyway. And this year is going to be more about my resolve and my consistency in what I'm saying I'm doing and what I'm actually doing, day in and day out. And the first thing that I did to rectify that is right now, I don't have one job. I have 2 jobs. Currently just working the seasonal at Amazon warehouse. Like, I don't care. Just to get this, just to stack the bread up, just to pay the bills and save some money. I got a second job at Whole Foods. I'm going back to school to study data analytics as well for our business analytics, which is a high income skill that I can leverage later in the future. Push comes to shove if I want something else outside of trading. But I'm making this work, and quite frankly, it already is working because I just need to constantly stay in the awareness and in the mindset that allows me to let those results speak for themselves and create themselves. And I haven't been. Constantly ebb and flow. And ebb and flow is normal, but I need to be on the higher frequency of the ebb and flow instead of the lower frequency. Drinking that beet juice. I look crazy. But nothing I said is out of reach. I can accomplish all of that and more. And I will. There's no point in me dragging on and talking about what else I'm gonna do, this and that, what I didn't do. It doesn't matter. I need to get to work, and now I'm actually having this journal and I'm on this computer and I'm talking to this camera. And really, I'm actually probably gonna post this, and I'm just gonna, whoever wants to sit here and listen to me yap for 30 minutes, thank you. Appreciate you like listening to my voice that much and hearing what I have to say. But I'm changing shit around for myself, and I'm gonna document it, and I'm gonna post. I'm gonna be vulnerable. But most importantly, I'm going to be aware of what I am doing. And every single time I post, there will be a progression in what I do and what I achieve. And that's it. I like business. I love business. I love growing things. I love working on things. I like sales. I like selling things. I like working with customers. I like helping people. I love trading. I'm passionate about it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have stuck with it for so much. And I'm good at these things. Like, it's not a lot of people who have successfully been able to turn a skill and make money teaching other people how to do it. And I sit on this computer and I look at the internet and I see all these people claiming to make all this money a month. I'm like, why isn't that me? Maybe they're capping, and I just have the moral compass to where I don't want to cap on the camera to make money. I want to be real, and I want to be raw, and I want to be vulnerable. And I want to, but it's like at the same time, when push comes to shove, I'm actually afraid of that. And I don't show everything. So what does this mean for me now? Got my pad and my pen. I'm going to write down the things that I'm going to do this year, whatever. Number 1, I'm not even going to list them. I'm just going to bullet them. Always comes to my mind, pay off debt. And inversely, improve my credit. By the end of January, I want to have $2,000 to put into a live futures account. Because the thing is, if I pass these accounts and I've been profitable with them, my only friggin' issue is like hitting that loss limit. And it's the psychology, right? And that means I have the skills to earn a payout because I've been in multiple XFAs. I just never got one. XFAs are express funded accounts. Those are accounts that I actually can get paid on. But regardless, I have $2,000 for futures, live trading, scale and trading education. Well, okay, just scale JTU because I had the LLC literally as James Trading University. Scale JTU $5,000 per month. That's what I want. End 2025 profitable in my trading. That's it. I don't even want a lot because if I end that year profitable, I'm ending it very profitable. I also want to get bigger. I also want to work out consistently, and I will. So I'm going to put that down here too because I said I was going to do that this year, and you know what? I didn't. And that's the thing. I set these goals for myself, yet I didn't actually step up to the plate and meet them day in and day out. And that probably also factors into the way I feel about myself and my identity. Yo, it's like, I don't know if my locks are actually dirty, but this camera making them look freaking dirty, bro. They look clean in the mirror. Whatever. And I think the number one thing is goal awareness and staying aware and staying solvent and being consistent in that day in and day out. Because nobody's going to save me but me. Nobody's going to hold me accountable but me. I don't have that luxury. Maybe I can hire somebody to give me that luxury. Maybe it's not a bad idea. Get like a little manager or something. Nah, I'm going to do it myself. So I just put gain weight, get bigger and stronger. That's it. I don't even care about the amount of money I make. I want to be debt free. I want to be at peace, bro. Like, I can't be at peace like this. If I'm making $5K a month from my business and I'm trading profitably and I'm debt free, I'm in a way better space than I was before. Because $5K a month just from my business, bro, I haven't even made over $5K a month this year. I think the closest I've gotten was $4,000. I made my biggest month this year was 4,420 something. I'll check my fucking Rocket money. And that's it. I'm not even asking myself of a lot. And I didn't this year, but I think the biggest thing was that I didn't have the awareness. I was always ebbing and flowing, I say that a lot, but I was jumping between different goals, trying to do too many things and wear too many hats. But I learned a lot because of it. I'm going to school too. I don't even care about that for real, bro. That's nothing. Taking 4 classes, whatever, bro. I ain't even worried about that. It's a little side thing. I just do that for fun. Not even, but it's going for free. If I could get a degree, I'll get a degree. I don't gotta pay for it. So not many people can say that. Not many people get scholarships or have parents who are fortunate enough to have people pay for it. So I might as well take advantage of that too. Played the cards I'm dealt with, and that's a card I'm dealt with, and I honestly haven't been using, haven't utilized because I was stubborn. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to trade. Here we are 4 years later. Would have graduated with an MBA, and I don't have a fucking degree. But I don't regret anything. I learned a lot about myself. I'm more self-aware than maybe the average person. Not to stroke my shit or be egotistical or anything. But I am going to finish all of these things, and I'm going to accomplish all of these things. And I don't even know what channel I'm going to post this on yet, but you guys are all going to see me do it. And you're going to do it with me.